This is Art Television.
Coming up, State of Business, sponsored by...
Meet your work and learn targets. Log on to my SLT app to activate.
IWS Aviation.
Get extra GB. Check data usage. Pay bills. Report faults.
Download today. SLT Mobitel, the connection.
A very good evening. Welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Mariam Vijayaratna. Let's have a look at the headlines first. Central Bank Governor says economic outlook is subject to change. Gold Route offers premium airport experience at Bandar Naik International Airport. News in detail. Engaging with journalists during yesterday's press briefing on the central bank's latest monetary policy review, Governor Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe discussed the economic outlook. The governor pointed out that it is subject to change, especially with developments in sectors such as tourism.
Earlier projection was basically we thought economy would be contracted around 7.5%, and it looks like it will be little more than 7.5%, probably will exceed 8% this year, but which means the contracting economy this year sharper means the recovery can be fast also the next year onwards. So then if we are going to have a sharper negative growth this year means we should be able to recover from the next year onwards, especially from the second half. And also the other factor, uncertain factors are basically global prices, and also if we can maintain normal economic conditions like what we have now, the sectors like tourism can recover faster than what we expect. So there are outside, the outlook has some positive risk as well compared to negative risk. So we might see, these are all projections, like we did last time, then we are making position now, and it can be changed if we think things are turning around better than expected going forward, that can recover fast.
The land valuation indicator for Colombo district released by Statistics Department of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka increased to 186.9. It reveals a year-on-year change of 17% during the first half of 2022.
This annual increase of 17% and the semi-annual increase of 4.6% in the land valuation indicator showed a deceleration of the increasing trend observed in the second half of 2021. Overall indicators of the land valuation indicator, namely the residential LVI, commercial LVI and the industrial LVI, contributed to the overall increase. Industrial LVI recorded the highest annual increase of 20.6%, followed by the commercial LVI and the residential LVI. The per-perch bare land prices were obtained from the Government Valuation Department on a semi-annual basis. The land price index compiled from 1998 to 2008 on an annual basis and from 2009 to 2017 on a semi-annual basis covers 5 divisional secretariat divisions in the Colombo district. Subsequently, from 2017 onwards, its geographical coverage was enhanced to represent all 13 divisional secretariat divisions in the Colombo district. Hence, it was rebased considering the first half of 2017 as the base period. From 2020 onwards, the land price index was renamed the Land Valuation Indicator and continues to be released on a semi-annual basis. Considering the diverse nature of land use and the necessity of maintaining homogeneity, 3 sub-indicators for residential, commercial and industrial lands were computed separately for each divisional secretariat division using the average per-perch bare land price in the area. The land valuation indicator is a simple average of these 3 sub-indicators.
International airports provide exclusive passenger services for premium passengers, especially for high net worth individuals looking for premium services at airports. To provide a premium airport experience for discerning passengers travelling through Bandaranaike International Airport, Airport and Aviation Services Sri Lanka yesterday launched the Gold Route.
Prior to this, Bandaranaike International Airport offered only the Silk Route service for commercially important passengers on a payment basis. This did not target high net worth individuals. Therefore, with the objective of serving the travel needs of the aviation and tourism industry, Airport and Aviation Services Sri Lanka launched this new Gold Route service. Further, this service will contribute towards earning additional foreign currency. The unique feature of this service is that high-end passengers will be able to use an exclusive route to speed up the arrival and departure process coupled with a premium service experience. At the Golden Route Lounge, passengers can experience a speedy check-in process including customs, immigration and emigration, and all other formalities. The Golden Route service at BIA will be offered to passengers at $200 per arrival or departure. Reservations can be made through www.airport.lk.
We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
More data when you stay and use more. Data Bo One, data Bo
A
One.
non-stop journey with Data Bo One from SLT Mobitel Home Broadband.
Welcome back after the break. INSEE Cement began construction on their mega capacity warehouse within the industrial park in Hambantota International Port last week. The $3 million investment by INSEE will be the largest warehousing facility inside a port in Sri Lanka for raw materials used in the production of cement.
The warehouse, with a capacity of 45,000 cubic meters, is being built on a 17,300 square meter footprint and will see completion in the next 6 months. Jason Liu, CEO of the Hambantota International Port Group, during the groundbreaking ceremony, said that INSEE was the port's first bulk cargo customer and the largest volume contributor. He expressed that the group has always had a win-win collaboration with INSEE, where they could increase volumes owing to high-quality service and streamline local supply chain, while contributing to the largest dry bulk volumes handled by the port. CEO Liu views this investment by INSEE in the port's industrial park as proof of trust, as well as being a commitment to meet the demands of the local industry. Nandan Ekanayaka, chairman and CEO of INSEE, holds that the Hambantota port is a vital link in their raw materials supply chain. INSEE has been using the port since 2018, clearing around 1.7 million tons of bulk cargo thus far. The INSEE chairman sees great potential in developing channels through the port, and while they have made the initial investment for warehousing in the industrial park, they expect to more than double it in the future. Once completed, it will store shipments of raw material for cement arriving at the Hambantota International Port, which will later be transferred to INSEE's production plant. The modern construction of the warehouse is geared to store raw material in safe and environmentally conscious conditions. The warehouse, once operational, will create many local job opportunities.
Sri Lanka is heir to a rich history of producing sustainable and eco-friendly handloom textiles and products. Adding to this history, Vajira Piris, an entrepreneur and international instructor in the handloom industry, is promoting a tabletop loom to revive this local industry with immense historic value.
Introducing the loom, which is available through Concept Garage, Piri says it would open avenues for anyone to start a home business or small-scale commercial entity. Piris and her team recently introduced the tabletop loom in Colombo and demonstrated its uses and how hand-loomed fabrics can be created. It was highlighted that the fully functioning tabletop loom can be used at a factory, workshop, university, school, or even at home to weave many an item, with a few examples being cushion covers, scarves, tablecloths, table mats, coasters, bed linen, kids' clothing, and hand-loom toys. Fashion and textile designer Vajra Piris, a trained weaver herself and a short course tutor at the Nottingham Trent University in the United Kingdom for over 7 years, stressed the high degree of customizability that this loom allows for in pattern and color. She also produces modern looms for design students and trains weavers across the country in new techniques and the use of color while running her own business, Piris Leather Studio. Piris assures that demonstrations of the table loom can be arranged on request and guarantees after-sale instruction with tips to remain in the industry while transforming it into a profitable business. Speaking at a recent demonstration of the tabletop loom, fashion and textile designer Vajra Piris commented on her team's endeavors to support the weaving community through the economic crisis.
With the current crisis in Sri Lanka, weavers are facing huge problems actually. We have material issues, investment problems, and they can't sell their products. So right now what we are trying to do is actually promote Sri Lankan handloom industry across the global. So as a first step, we started training them to get a very high quality fabric and then help them to reach the global standards. So these are smallest steps we can actually do. But if any of you have any ideas how we can promote the Sri Lankan industry, how we can support the weavers in Sri Lanka, please let us know. We are open to proposals. We are open to investments to expand any projects to promote the Sri Lankan weaving industry.
The demonstration of the tabletop loom also involved a workshop conducted by Vajra Piris on weaving for those new craft. Participants expressed their appreciation for the opportunity to engage in this workshop and what they gained through the experience.
It's a really wonderful workshop. I just finished my piece like that. I really enjoyed it and it's very relaxing, and I really enjoyed this workshop. This really good opportunity to work with this stuff, and absolutely wonderful experience.
I really enjoyed this workshop. I made this beautiful piece, and I think it's amazing that this opportunity is coming to all the people in Sri Lanka. And you don't need to be a professional. It's just a very amazing, relaxing activity to do. So I really encourage everybody to try it. You know, you don't need to have any previous experience or even love for textile. It's just very meditating.
We'll be right back with the stock updates.
More data with low latency. Data Bow 1, data Bow 1.
A non-stop journey with Data Bow 1 from SLT Mobitel Home Broadband.
Get extra GB. Check data usage. Pay bills. Report faults.
Download today. SLT Mobitel, the connection.
Welcome back after the break. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a positive note today. The all-share price index gained 65.18 points to close at 8,975.75, and the S&P SL 20 gained 1.62 points to close at 2,963.95. The turnover was 3.1 billion rupees and over 145 million shares were traded. Up next are Forex rates. That's all we have for tonight. Have a great weekend. Good night.
State of Business was sponsored by
Meet your work and learn targets. Log on to my SLT app to activate.
Star, see that out.